So we've got, let's go up on top so we can see the right lobe and the left lobe. The right is the bigger, the left is the smaller, and they're separated by this ligament right here called the falciform ligament. Okay, now you can kind of pan down a little bit. So right lobe, left lobe. There's another lobe in between here, right next to the gallbladder, and I always look at it and I say, well, it's got like 4 sides to it. So and quad means 4. So this is the quadrate lobe of the liver. This ligament on the bottom here coming out in the front, that is called the ligamentum teres. And then if we go to the posterior aspect of the liver, or I like to say the tail of the liver, we have another lobe called the caudate lobe of the liver. And then that's the inferior vena cava that's coming down. And inside we've got this venous structure. This is a vein. It's called the hepatic portal vein. It's actually a shuttle system from the small intestines directly to the liver to process nutrients. And so this is hepatic portal vein. Sometimes it's purple, sometimes it's blue, so we don't want to get hung up on colors as far as models are concerned. Now, this little green bag is called the gallbladder. Now we have a duct system here. The duct that connects directly from the gallbladder here, this is called the cystic duct. Coming from the liver, we have one duct coming from the left lobe. This is the left hepatic duct. Coming from the right, we have the right hepatic duct. When we join 2 things together, the word common is telling us that we have 2 things joining together. This is the common hepatic duct. It's the joining of the left and the right hepatic duct. Okay, so this is common hepatic duct. And the common hepatic duct will then join with the cystic duct right there. And once they join, they are now called common bile duct. So that's common bile duct right there. Okay, that's the duct system. We'll just look at the, actually let me pull this off. We'll look at the pancreas too because we want to cover that while we're here. We've got, this is the pancreas. This is the main pancreatic duct here. And then we split right there, and we're going to get a different name. The one that goes a little bit up or straight across, this one here is called the accessory pancreatic duct. The one that goes down is still main pancreatic duct. So you could think this is all main pancreatic duct, and then we go down Main Street, little memory cue, that's the main pancreatic duct there. Okay, and they're going to plug in at the hepatopancreatic ampulla, which is the structure surrounded by the hepatopancreatic sphincter, which is not really well visualized here, but that would be visualized well from the picture on the textbook. The ampulla is the structure, the sphincter is the muscle. And so that pretty much covers the digestive. We'll go ahead and add the tooth as well. All right, so here's the anatomy of the tooth. We've got the top section is the section that's above the gums. It's called the crown of the tooth. Okay, it's a region. Then we have below the gums, we have here, we have the root of the tooth. And then the little transitional section in between those two is called the neck of the tooth. Okay. Now, when we look at the structures on the tooth, we have on the outside we have enamel. The inside is called dentin. This is all dentin. This cavity is called the pulp cavity, and then we have a canal inside the root, and this is called the root canal. Now you have this stuff called cementum. It's going to adhere the tooth to the periodontal ligament, and it's this yellow stuff, or this brighter yellow stuff here. All of that, even 23 there, all of this. This is all cementum, okay? And then this right here represents the periodontal ligament. And so the periodontal cementum secures the tooth to the periodontal ligament, and the periodontal ligament secures the tooth into the socket called the alveolar process, okay? And that takes care of the structure of the tooth, and that should be it.